That's like a coach.
Gentlemen.
She's a great coach. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Characters. Welcome. I'm Justin Tyler.
And I'm Michelle Chan Bennett.
Guest hosting, but really hosting, capital H hosting, in lieu of whoever we had before that. You know, your memory goes so fast when you start making the big bucks. Welcome, Michelle. How are you?
I am doing well. We're gonna see how this character goes because we're slapping it up. But that's what art is about.
Yeah, it's
Doing
taking a
what
risk.
scares you.
I know. That's like back in the Renaissance painters were always putting out half-baked paintings that they just came up with the night before. That's
It's
what
all
all
about,
that
it's all about
impressionistic
the
stuff.
draft.
It's
It's all
drafts.
about the iterating.
You know that Monet was going to go back and fill in the details, but that fucker had a due date. He had to get his painting out the door, and so it was all mushy.
And then what did everyone say? They said, "Stop right there. You're
Yeah,
perfect."
exactly. And that's what I hope. I'm dying for someone to be like, "Stop right there with this hastily written character. You're perfect." Um, it's going to happen
Never
tonight.
change.
That's what the comments are for people to say just that.
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping. Yeah.
Do
How
your,
is
do your
the
kids
this?
get to bed before?
Nope. There's definitely one of them talking just off camera. If you can see my eyes turning in a
Whoa.
very fatherly way, like a really good dad way. When I'm focusing on the rectangles, my real children are the rectangles.
Here we are, Dad.
Here, yeah. How have you been enjoying this recent fall turn? Are you out there in the chill air?
Well, this weekend in New York, I don't know where the comment section is, but it was real. I had 3 birthday engagements that I could have gone to, and I did not. I was
Whoa!
inside, cozy.
Why stay inside? You miss the summer heat?
Well, no, it was just rainy, and it just trekking to different places. I feel like becomes formidable when it's like rainy like that, and an excuse to
Yeah.
stay inside,
Oh,
which
of
I
course, the rain. I was forgetting about the absolute deluge that we had here in New York, to the point where everyone was like, by the end of it, they were
brisk.
like,
The brisk
"What's
I
happening?"
love, but I'm trying to figure out when I can actually remove my air conditioners because I feel like in New York, at any moment you could have a 90-degree day.
Yeah. Oh no, we got to keep the ACs going strong.
Yeah,
Um,
they must remain. We must remain vigilant.
yeah, and we are by also lazy. We're remaining lazy and somewhat vigilant.
The perfect combo.
I think by the my love languages are laziness and vigilance. Oh,
Yes.
really? Lazilent.
Vigilant.
Yes, that's what.
Yes, cheers to
Sorry,
that.
we have a chat. An AI is out here just doing comedy on the scroll tonight. Jorge's been lightly replaced by just a series of bots. Right, bot?
ChatGPT is doing what we never could.
Yeah, exactly. Replace Jorge? Michelle. There. See, look, that's genius. That's what you want right there. But this is a character show. We are here to do some characters, live some characters, see some characters, and most of all, enjoy some characters. What do you say we dive into our first one?
Let's
Yeah?
do it.
Yeah, great. That's great. So our first guest, like I'm from the country, and I'll tell you what, based on name alone, I have a feeling our first guest is as well. Please welcome out to the rectangles, Jimmy Dale Gordon.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Like you said, I'm Jimmy Dale Gordon, but my friends, they call me Country Ham, all right? And I am a redneck fashion consultant.
Oh!
Wow.
Now, usually I offer fashion tips and tricks to men who own 7 knives, 4 rifles, and 10 fishing poles, thus they need extra cargo pockets for lures, ammunition, and chewing tobacco. But I'm here to coach y'all through 3 occasions, what to wear for those 3 occasions, okay? And I hope you'll find it helpful. And our first event that we need to dress for, all right, is for, of course, say it with me, your Uncle Kent's funeral. All right. We all have one. Personally, my Uncle Kent died in a sexually charged boating accident at dawn on the 4th of July. And then it took them 6 whole months to collect all the pieces of his body to put him back together for the funeral. So I had a lot of time to think about what I would wear to that occasion. And what I ultimately landed on and what I would recommend to you are some khaki Dickies carpenter pants a polo because the collar is a sign of respect. And of course, Oakley's on a Yeti strap. All right. Just like Uncle Kent would have wanted. Because listen, he loved to fuck on the water, but he hated the sun in his eyes. Okay. So that's what you should wear to your Uncle Kent's funeral. Now, situation 2 is for the ladies. Get ready. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to imagine yourself on a post-NASCAR race date night trip to the Waffle House. All right. Endless possibilities on what to wear to that. Don't get me started. But what I think he wants to see is your hair in a high pony. All right. Remember, the closer the hair, the higher the hair, the closer to God. You're going to want to pair that with a jean jacket over your very favorite, most cherished American flag shirt from Old Navy. Okay. That'll get his engine revving. You'll have a good night. All right. Now, situation 3 is for our favorite time of year. Okay, it's rodeo season. Okay? And I'm looking around. I see you people, and you're thinking, I'm gonna wear my cut-off Daisy Dukes. It's summer. It's hot out there. I'm gonna show off them legs, you know. Let me tell you though, my friend Ashley, she made that mistake one time. She ended up hopping on for a bull ride. That saddle tore her damn thighs and needed a cooch. Okay. She ain't walked the same since. Now, of course, she works down yonder at the Wendy's at the lake with the drive-through for boats. Because the only time she gets any relief is when she's in the water. So, unless you want to make that same mistake, you'll put on those dukes and you're going to sit on those hot metal bleachers. And you're going to burn your sweet little ass cheeks watching your step-third cousin win second place in a barrel race. I would recommend that you wear Levi's jeans with a reinforced crotch. All right. You take that denim down to the tailors. You tell them Jimmy Dale sent you. They'll know what to do. Now, I hope you found these tips helpful. If you'd like more, you can go to my website, makeamericalookcoolagain.com. But yeah, I hope you found it enjoyable. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Catherine Coleman, everybody. Bringing some. I have to ask you right away, where are you from? Are you from?
I am from Alabama.
From Alabama. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Because I'm from upstate New York, and I feel like this was also speaking my heritage language, so to speak.
There's that specific part of upstate New York that is just Alabama, but colder.
That's exactly.
Right.
It's like Alabama with Canada just as a top hat
right.
on top.
Yeah.
Because that was just like talking to most of the people that I went to high school with, and I love every minute of it. And speaking of loving it, need a cooch in the comments is a hit. That's a winner.
Okay, need a cooch. It's a good one. It's a fun line, especially if you're like standing up and you can really like get a good visual.
You can.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's exactly right. I was allowed to play in our imaginations here, though.
Yeah. Good.
Now, what? Where did you get that shirt? Is that an item that you happen to have somehow?
So actually, I didn't. I wish I could say like I bought this for the character, but I actually bought it we did like a Disney Channel original movie themed party for my husband's 30th birthday. And his favorite Disney Channel original movie is called Motocrossed. And so like I bought him this jersey to wear. And then I just like was like, okay, I am going to take it back and make a character with this. So
genius. That's a great, are there often themes for loved ones' birthday parties? That's beautiful.
It depends on the year, I think, you know? Like 30 was a big one, so I was like, you know, we need to do like make it a production.
Yes.
But then like this year was very chill, and we just like had a day out watched football. So yeah,
right. That's good. Oh, it sounds recent then.
Yeah, it was his birthday was actually yesterday, but we celebrated last weekend. So
nice, smart. Yeah. The only thing I would say is like makeamericalookcoolagain.com feels a little fancy for our guy.
True.
For Jimmy Dale. Maybe like Facebook Marketplace. Is that
that's fair.
Anybody on Facebook commenting here, please let us know.
Or like makeamericalookcoolagain.me or like some like, you know, one of those low rent dot something.
Yeah. Because and like I'm not even like insulting those. A lot of times I'm like, why would you pay for the .com when it doesn't matter? And
That's
it's just a great place to show some flair.
Yeah, or like even does Craigslist still exist? Jimmy Dale would definitely be on Craigslist.
Yeah. Though I
Yeah,
don't know how much time you spend. There's the dot biz.
there we go.
That's actually the name of the AI that's checking for you. Dot biz. I forget what I was gonna say about because like then you got your dot pizzas, your dot any sort of way to show off a little more character.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, he probably wouldn't pay for it, like a Wix.com/Jimmy Dale sort of situation.
Now we're talking.
He's a man with a budget, you know.
Yeah. And that's what I was gonna say. Jake Lewis says Craigslist still exists, but all the fun stuff is gone. I don't know how much time you spent on like country Craigslist, but that's it's not like your New York, your Brooklyn.
No,
Craigslist.
it is different.
It's wilder.
It's wild. My favorite Craigslist section is missed connections.
Of course.
Yeah, and it's just like I saw this man at the Taco Bell and you ordered 3 enchiladas and I wish I'd given you my number. Call me. And it's like, I don't think he's going to see it.
Yeah. I love that messaging model.
Yeah.
It's like when in newspapers there used to be like personals and it was that same kind of like pina colada song style shit where it's just like, what are the odds you are reading this right now? Like, are you a newspaper head like I am?
I'd like to think it worked out for at least one person.
That's nice. And all of the newspaperdom. If one person was like,
if it worked for one, that's enough.
Beautiful. What a great epilogue for all newsprint. Now, let me ask you, Catherine, what else are you up to? What's been going on out in the world?
Yeah, I've got I'm working on a sketch web series right now with some friends, my friends Tyler Oakley and Roxy Pell. So look out for that. I've got a show coming up called Social Commentary at the Pit. And it's an hour of sketch comedy. It's like my most observational stuff. It's really just me kind of complaining about things in the form of sketch.
It's great. Fine.
Yeah, that's October 15th, November 5th, and December 10th.
Oh, I love the long book out. That way you can really plan it up. That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, thanks for being here, Catherine. We will see you soon. Come back anytime. Honestly, I just want to hear more from Jimmy Dale. Rarely do we get a character sequel. I just want to hear Jimmy Dale come through a little bit more and tell us what's what.
What are you doing next week?
Great. I love it. Great. Email us. Thanks so much, Catherine. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Later. Okay, here I am alone. This is true. Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm really sorry I'm late. Did anything happen? Did I miss anything?
No, great. Everything's fine. I don't think you need to go do anything. Go ahead, take a lap, I guess we could say.
You don't need me? Is that what I heard?
No, and it's not like we're replacing you with something else. Like it's just we're having someone work alongside you in a way where you don't have to be there or take part in any way at all.
Show them to me.
Okay. Google.biz. Wow, this is like a very dramatic moment. We're doing like a real satirical look at the dangers of AI.
Mm-hmm. Which, speaking of, is fine now. We've reached an agreement. If I'm
right? Talking the WJ strike has officially ended. There's been a deal put forth. Very excited to not be on strike anymore. The part of me that's a writer, technically on strike as an actor, though.
Oh yeah.
As a member of SAG-AFTRA, but I'm optimistic that that's going to be coming through in a good, timely fashion. If we're talking business a little bit.
It's amazing to hear. It was the weirdest thing to be in bed, kind of doom scrolling and reading news and seeing that break 33 minutes ago, Sunday night. Yeah,
I know. It's a nice way to sort of take it all home. Speaking of taking it home, we're creating a home in less than a week. Next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, I guess I should say, October 3rd, we are doing a show at the Brooklyn Comedy Collective, 7 p.m. We're going weeknights, and we're getting out there on the town. We party hard enough on every other day. It's time that we brought that party to a Tuesday, a day usually reserved for tacos, but we're taking it to characters. Character Tuesday is what it is. Please come through. We got the link popping in the comments.
Did you put that in there?
I believe someone I recently contracted, .biz, is handling a lot of our linking. I know it's slowly. It's okay, Jorge. There's a lot. You bring a human quality that we want to keep on staff.
Thanks,
time,
man.
and
I
it's
appreciate
the
that.
fact that you're a human is what that quality is.
Well, hey, I don't know who you hired, but if I see them on Tuesday, it will be, as the kids say, on site.
Yeah, because you're coming to the show.
I'm coming to the show. It's a Tuesday night. I will be there.
Very excited to have you, folks. There it is. Proof positive. Jorge's coming there. You got to be there too, because that's what we need. And you know what else we need right now is our next character. I think.
How
do you feel about that?
I feel
very excited.
I feel great.
You feel good? Biz, how do you feel? Biz, you don't feel, because you're an AI that we've contracted to handle the tech going here on very excited for our next character. My whispering daughter is also excited. She should not be out of her bed. Please welcome to the Rectangles, a pyramid scheme spokesman.
Whoa!
Put down that remote and answer these 3 questions. Are you a fucking loser? Are you a stone cold sucker who's fallen for every scam in the book? And are you ready to get fucking rich? If you answered yes to all these 3, then I have the solution for you. My name is Danny Frappuccino, and I'm the owner and operator of Frappuccino Pyramid Schemes Incorporated. Yeah, I am selling you a pyramid scheme. You know something? I used to be just like you, joining other people's pyramid schemes, trying to get rich and falling flat on my ass. But then it hit me like a fucking bolt of lightning. In order to get rich in a pyramid scheme, you gotta be at the tippy top, baby. So that's what I did. And now I'm up here, fucking rich as shit atop my pyramid, and I'm here to pass the savings on to you. For the low price of $4,595, you can start building your own Frappuccino brand pyramid scheme. You'll be at the tippy top, directly under me, and then you can find a bunch of other suckers to fill out the bottom of your pyramid. Now you might be asking yourself, gee, Danny, sounds like you're trying to sucker me into a pyramid scheme. Wrong. 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 Oh, hang on a minute. I had a stent put in recently. My doctor told me to take it easy. All right, what does he know? Baby needs his bottle. All right, where the fuck was I? Wrong. I'm not trying to sucker anybody, because I'm telling you up front, this is a pyramid scheme. All those other name brand pyramid schemes will try to lie to you, call themselves multi-level marketing schemes. Not here, brother. Scam City, population you and me. I know you look at me and think, I want to be that man. I've got money. I've got hot babes lounging by my above-ground pool, and as many stents as my heart desires. And I'm here, offering all up on a silver fucking plate. Make something of yourself. Start your Frappuccino pyramid scheme today and watch the money pour in. If you have $1 million in 18 months, then just keep trying, and maybe you'll get it the next time. You know, something I mostly ignored my court man today. Did one and help the other. But one thing I did learn was a snippy little catchphrase. It works if you work it. And I don't remember what the fuck that means. But I stole it, and now it's the official motto of Frappuccino Pyramid Schemes. It works. Okay. Come out and get it on the ground floor of the top of your pyramid.
Michelle Jan Bennett, everybody.
I'm Danny now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was amazing and also scary. Just from a
Danny now.
like that was, you were so far in character that I thought you were gonna have a heart problem.
I know, my vein was popping, wasn't it?
Is it slightly? I don't want to. I can't diagnose you with that, but it
It's okay.
was.
It happens when I'm really locked in, you know?
Yeah.
When you love your craft like Monet, you put your body on the line.
Exactly. That guy had veins popping all around his painting hand.
Little peek behind the curtain, I smothered my face in Palmer's body oil in order to get that cokehead sheen.
Wow, I thought you literally broke out in a sweat, but that was.
Just kidding. I did. I went method.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's deep work that you love to see. So in a live performance of this, you would just like fully. And
okay,
then
so
hit the stage.
live. Yeah, so live, I like to do the oil. I wet the wig a little bit, and I like to do sweat in the armpits.
Oh man.
Yeah, I douse it in water. It's much more physical live. So it was, but you got a lot of face.
Yeah, let me say it was very physical here, and like because I think live, of course, you got to be bigger. But the fact that we're so close up watching this out, I was like, this is so intense. So yes, a lot of face. That's why, like, we all came up doing live performance. It's what we started doing this because of pandemic. But this is almost like a new form. It's a new format where we get to it's like meeting the character in person, which is awesome.
Yeah,
I'm getting
like, you're in a job interview with the character, which is its own sort of fresh hell.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm dating I'm dating him. So that's how close I am.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's intimacy is what that is. Raisin Delta comments, don't vein shame, Justin. I would never. I'm trying to tap dance around that.
Yeah, vein hive, rise up.
Vein hive. I definitely, I got that vein. It happens in extreme moments.
Yeah, my vein always pops out when I play disgusting men, which I do often.
Yeah, me too. It's only just a little heightened out of my own reality, so it's very easy. The veins are ready to just be disgusting. Catherine Coleman at their vein hive repping.
Woohoo, vein hive.
Z-Core Zeppelin, cocaine is a business plan. Not the first, won't be the last. That's how a lot of our business in this country is fueled. Yes.
Here in New York City, the dispensary business is popping off.
Yes.
It's almost inescapable, one could say.
Truly, there's a place in my neighborhood, I live in Crown Heights, around the corner on Utica Ave that is called the gas station, I believe. Silver tinted windows. It's and it has a sign there that says, "We're open, just buzz." And I'm like, that's a sick situation they have going on.
I live next to a high school, and there are 3 cannabis stores around us.
Wow, nice. I think we're really taking advantage of the market here. Everyone was like, marijuana is a gateway drug, and now we're like, yes, it is. Open the gates!
Woohoo!
Open the gateways!
I'd rather them have the cannabis than juuling, which they certainly are.
Yeah, right. I know you living by a high school in Brooklyn. You must be. It must be like at raining jewel mist. It must be like fully.
There are mango pods all over the street.
There's an entire jewel weather system that you have to contend with. It's a microclimate in Brooklyn of just jewel-based wind.
Yeah, I was on vacation last July, and it was in Mexico, and this person was vaping on the roof, and it was a lot of smoke. It was like a grown man, and then it was blowing my face, and he was like, "Miss, I'm sorry, it's just vape, smoke. It's not anything crazy." And I'm like, I live in New York.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the streets are full of it.
You're crying. You're like, I'm so homesick. This is such a nice vape treat you gave me.
I'm like,
oh, there it is.
It's a little slice of home.
Take it in. Look, Michelle's high school weather has infected our entire show.
Sorry.
Speaking of infecting the entire show, there it is at the corners. If we want to keep this high tech stuff we've got going here, please send us some cash via our business Venmo. It's the kind of money that goes. They used to go pay Jorge, and now I guess we're going to turn into Bitcoin and pay this ChatGPT. It's at Characters Welcome, and if you do send us something, we will read aloud your comments, and we'll do it right now in a section we call Jeer Gyry.
Jeer Gyry.
Oh, beautiful smoky tones. Robin Richmond is a longtime fan, longtime contributor to the show, and we read one of her Dear Gyries every episode. Dear Gyry, the 2007 Berries and Cream Starburst ad is my paralysis demon. No further explanation is required. Wow, that's a great deep cut. Starburst ads have gone through quite an evolution, and there was a period where they were scary, right?
Yeah, I think about that.
Yeah. And what a product of like the early aughts, where they were like an ad agency, probably populated by old like dudes, was like, this makes sense to us. And off camera, they were like, we don't know what this is. Why did we make this? Somebody help us.
Yeah, 100%. It's up there with like some real stuff like the Quiznos rats.
Oh yeah.
That were like Quiznos rats.
Yes, all that. The Kia hamsters. I was like, I'm supposed to buy this car?
Yes, but think about they had an indelible effect. Like every time I see a Kia, I think those damn hamsters driving that guy.
I bought my Kia Soul because of those goddamn hamsters.
No, Jorge, no. That's an Eric Feurer level bad decision based on.
It was the hamsters, and it was the color changing speaker grills. That is 100% true.
Oh my
yes,
god.
Yeah, yes.
And now you're driving around a little box.
Yeah. Now you're driving a little hamster box. And correct me if I'm wrong, but they keep like sawdust in the bottom so you can just go to the bathroom wherever. Like the hamsters.
They've changed it out with like silica gel now.
Oh, nice. Sick.
That
Cool.
is nice for road trips that you could pee pee poo poo.
Yes, right in the. It's nice, like from a stopping perspective, not nice from a like being a passenger perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait, I didn't think that through. I suppose much like the Kia Soul marketer. And much like Jorge, right. When you bought that damn car.
Yeah, car purchase slam in your face.
What color is it?
Yeah, what color is Kia?
It is black. This is black.
Okay. We went a little.
But I did get the like the highest trim, which isn't like, it's not a Kia Soul like SE or something like that. It was Kia Soul, Kia Soul Plus, which is just a plus, and then Kia Soul Exclaim, which was an exclamation mark.
Kia Soul Hamtaro.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow. You know, so okay, the hamsters did go through like they went through like a little renaissance because they were big boys. They were big little hamsters, and then they had like when they came out with a new model year, they thinned down and they showed them doing like a montage of like exercising and swimming and stuff like that. And then I tracked down the track that they used in the commercial, and then I DJ'd that song in real life. That's a true story. So I have to go now.
You're living a Kia life, dude. What happened?
So everyone's complaining about the Peloton commercial with the woman who was body shamed, held captive. No one's talking about the body shaming of the giant hamsters.
That's true.
That's an injustice.
That's
injustice. Yeah.
Yes.
And the dealership had the cardboard stand-ups, and I asked if I could take one, and they were like, "What? No."
No, that's our most prized
Jorge.
possession.
This is why we're replacing you.
Yeah, honestly, we got the AI from a Kia that is replacing you, which is especially fucked up. A couple of comments here. Raisin Delta, the car of mysterious gas level. That's correct. Is this the Kia you ran out of gas in, Jorge? Because that's a shocking. Look, that's shame. That's some Kia shame that we're seeing right now. And then
I'll do that.
That was a misclick, but I'm not mad about it.
Nice, great. Punishment click.
Silence women.
Well, Kia silences women.
They do.
Carly
And body
says
shame hamsters.
they're body shame hamsters and silencing women. Every time we get a Jorge lore drop, I get time added to my life. Shouts to that. It gives us life. Also,
you.
Carly saying, as opposed to Eric, where I get lore about him, I lose time.
Mm.
That's correct. The more we learn about Eric, the sooner we will die. He's like
Yeah.
a slow-moving horror movie.
And he'll be there on Tuesday for the live show.
Yes, he will. That
Yeah.
slow-moving horror movie will be there.
I'm gonna get out of your way so we can keep this train.
No. We got him. Carly's gonna live forever.
Yeah. You're like Carly's blood boy, but for like nice backstory.
Did you call me a blood boy?
Yes, I did.
Wait,
You're
what is
like-
that? Like vampires?
A blood boy is it's a little unclear if this is a real thing or something that we just added to rich person mythology, but it's like you get blood from a young person to replace yours because you're old and so wealthy that nothing matters.
Right.
Okay.
Rook Darkly backing it hard. He's wearing blood clothes.
Wow.
He's a blood boy.
These are blood clothes.
Those are blood because you don't want to spill blood to your blood boy. You're taking blood. You got to wear your reds.
Of
That's
course.
fair.
Of course.
I'm gonna start a blood counter. Anyway,
Anyway,
On
that
him.
was a little segue into 5 to 7 minutes of insanity, which is my favorite part of doing the show.
Please welcome the Kia Soul Hamster.
We got them all. We got them all. They're always together. It's ironically they're playing us. That's the fucked up thing. Wow, look,
They will
does
no
Jorge
longer
know that he's featuring himself? Look at Jorge looked up in a Jorge horror at that he was suddenly the star. That's .biz making its point. But speaking of making a point, let's welcome out our next character, which I love someone who is doing what this next person's doing. It's an important part of getting out of your vape high school is graduation, and some of the best parts and the worst parts are our next guest. Please welcome out to the Rectangles, a graduation speaker.
Oh my God! Well, I still can't believe they let me, Jennifer Coolidge, speak at Harvard's graduation ceremony. Well, you all did it. Congrats. You all must be so smart. Or your parents are just really, really rich. You're all a bunch of Nepo babies, and that's... Oh, okay. I prepared a little a speech. I've been told that I tend to go off topic in the past, so I'm just gonna try and remain real focused today. Okay, here we go. I am so proud of all of you and all of the hard work you put in to make it to today. You're all gonna do really, really big things. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so hot. Is anyone else sweating? No, really, it's like a Niagara Falls under my gown. Oh my God, okay, I'm running out of time. All right, we'll just skip down here just a little bit. Okay, I'm truly humbled and honored to be standing here before you all. You're all the next generation of geniuses, and wow, as I look at all of your youthful and might I add very attractive faces. Like look at that guy right there. Yeah, everybody look at him. Wow, you are so hot. Oh my God. Now I'm even sweatier. Oh my God. Wow, I really can't get over how sexy everybody is. You all look like the 4th of July. And it makes me want to eat a hot dog real bad. Oh my God, give me 1 second here. Oh my God. didn't have a hot dog, so I've got a little bit of salami here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, I was just a little hungry. Oh my god! This speech. I will just not skip down here just a little bit. You're all gonna change the world. When I was your age, I was so scared, but never forget that the world is your oyster, especially for the hot people. Oh my god, that made me forget to do my glam. Give me 1 second. Here we go. All right. Oh my god, there we go. All right. Okay. All right. Oh my shit. Holy shit, this speech. Okay, we're gonna have to skip down here a lot. I know some of you may be feeling very overwhelmed, and it's very normal to feel overwhelmed. In fact, oh my god, it just won't go. I'm feeling very overwhelmed right now. I'm gonna tell you all a little secret. Before this, I was getting ready in my hotel room, and I took a lavender bath, and I swelled up, and I'm all swollen underneath my gowns here, and well, I might just explode. Could you imagine me exploding here at Harvard's graduation? Oh my god. Okay, I think those nice men are coming on stage to take me off. But one thing before I go. I know you all are really, really smart, but just remember, it just takes one move to fuck up your entire life. Yes. So don't fuck up your lives. And actually, one more thing. Hot man in the audience. Yes, you right there. Don't look away from me. You better find me after this or else. Okay. I've been Jennifer Coolidge. Good night, Cambridge.
Yeah. Natalie Phil, everybody. Bringing us Jennifer Coolidge live in person. And that was word for word her Emmy speech from last year.
Yep.
That's correct.
Glad you picked up on that. Yeah. The swelling in the lavender bath. She really said all that. So
that is true. I mean, not word for word, obviously, but that was super fun. What first got you glommed on to doing Jennifer Coolidge?
Yeah, I feel like once White Lotus, I can't get this wig out of my, when White Lotus and these gays are trying to murder me, that was trending. Yeah. I just kind of started messing around with it, and then I figured okay, I can do the voice, and we're gonna stick with it, and we're gonna see how we can work that. So
that's amazing. I don't do impressions really ever, and it's such a good thing, because if you could do a great impression and just have great writing behind it, it's a crush every time.
Yeah. But it definitely took crafting. It was making for sure I could do it in front of friends and family, and they were like, okay, they like it. I'll take it to the real world.
Wow. Good progression. Michelle, do you do any impressions?
I on Characters Welcome did Guy Fieri.
Of course.
The live show. Yeah, that's the only one I feel super comfortable with. Yeah. I get in my head about the voice. So it's really impressive that you could do that for sure.
Oh, thank you.
Jennifer Coolidge role.
Thank you. My favorite?
Yeah.
I would say White Lotus. I know that's newer, but she's just so Tanya.
That's her Renaissance. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Renaissance, right? I love in the second season when she's mouthing to her assistant.
And she's with her. Oh my God. I mean, she's just so unhinged in that show. And I won't spoil it for anyone, but the end, the last few episodes of the second season,
they'll live forever. That's gonna live forever.
Oh yeah,
definitely. And you can tell Mike White was like, I'm sorry, but this show is all about her.
Yep.
It's not I bet he didn't walk into the season being like, I want to do this whole thing. I bet he was just like, I think it has to be all about her.
Yep.
Because of that power. And now I feel like she can do literally anything. She's like doing a ton of commercials.
Yep.
I'm very curious what her next, for an actor that spent her whole career like doing smaller roles,
Right.
character, like big comedy stuff. Like now she can do
Totally.
anything. Like what's her next swing? What's her post-strike move?
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited to see it. I don't know. I think she's gonna do something big though. Like I feel like there's something big coming up. But I love her. I love watching I don't know how many like interviews you've watched with her, but she truly just says whatever she wants.
Yeah.
And I love her unhinged vibe.
I'm sure you've seen this, but if you do this is for all the listeners out there. Like if you go onto her Instagram, she does have a college commencement speech because she went to Emerson.
Emerson, yeah.
And so, but it was during 2020. So she makes like a video and
Yep.
she does it in her house.
Mhm.
And she gives this like, and of course she like can't take it seriously.
Yes.
So she does this like really intense speech, like war, like General Patton speech in front of all these like old Victorian dolls that she staged like at her dining room table. It's I watch it like over and over again.
Yes, it's so good.
It's so funny.
But she's hilarious.
Yeah,
that sounds especially wild, but that's also sort of in line with Emerson in general, right? Isn't that? I don't know. I don't know
a lot about Emerson, but like if you say, I'll believe you. I'll believe a lot of things. I'll be like, oh yeah, absolutely, totally.
Great.
Sound off in the comments. Just shots fired at Emerson.
Shots fired at Emerson. Small liberal art school. Watch your back. So, Natalie, what else are you working on? What else is going on? And where is Jennifer appearing next? When she inevitably hosts the Emmys, can we count on you being there as an emergency understudy?
Yeah, of course. I'll definitely, we're tight like that.
Of course.
But yeah, in terms of other things that I'm personally working on, I do stand up as well.
Nice.
Do some other fun characters on my Instagram. It's below. Everyone would love a follow.
Great.
But I'm trying to make Jennifer do some more crazy things. So more to come there.
I mean, the idea on your Insta of Jennifer in different places,
that's
that's fun.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like her giving a tour in like Central Park or something like that soon. Or like greeting people in like Washington Square Park or something of that nature. So more to come with her.
Very fun. And where are you coming at us from? Is this?
Yes. So I'm in my apartment right now, but I'm located in New York City.
In New York City, nice.
Yeah.
I was looking at your wall hangings. Are those living plants?
No, they are not alive. I actually, I didn't steal them from my roommate, but one of my roommates moved out and she was like, do you want these? And I said, sure. But before that, it was a blank wall. They're very much so not real plants. I can't really keep plants alive. This right here, that's a fake one as well.
Wow.
So
nothing lives in your room.
I did have a bonsai tree. Those are supposed to be pretty easy to keep alive.
I managed to.
It's dead.
I managed to commit homicide with a bonsai tree.
It's dead. I actually still have it just sitting by my window but it's fallen apart.
Corpse? You have the corpse?
I have the corpse.
You're like a serial killer that like keeps
the body.
Exactly.
That is so
me. Trophy.
Yeah.
The trophy. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny. The tree that is a bit like a Zen activity for like pruning and connecting with the Tao, and you're like dead.
And I'm like, I had an obsession with bonsai trees for like a while and never had one, and I finally got one. And was like, I'm absolutely gonna keep it alive. Died very quickly, so sometimes
reminders of our mortality are humbling and calming.
This is true. This is very true.
Great. Very zen to just be constantly reminded of death.
Exactly. You know, you got to stay on your toes. So
Yeah. You got to stay on your toes.
You were just talking about remaining vigilant.
Yeah.
Lazy and vigilant. That's those are our watchwords. Natalie, Rook Darkly says, I've only heard that bonsais are hard to keep.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel so much better because
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be like low maintenance, you know, like you're not supposed to water them a lot. That's actually, I needed that today. I needed
Thank
that.
you, Rook.
Yeah, that's really nice because the fact that there's like the art of bonsai, it has to be a little tricky. You don't get the art of succulents because they just sit there.
Exactly. I was thinking they were kind of synonymous. So okay, I'm seeing more comment. They're difficult. So maybe
I'm selling them at mall kiosks.
Right.
You know, it has to be a challenge.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the person in charge of all those bonsai must be like
a lot of
legend.
pressure.
Oh.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
They must be a monk, like a real monk.
Yeah.
The idea next to like the piercing back in the mall where I grew up, there's a place called the Piercing Pagoda.
Of course.
Which I think that's not a great name. But right next to you have an ancient bonsai master next to a 15-year-old who's jamming needles into your ears.
Yeah.
It's great.
And honey, welcome to Indiana.
Welcome to Indiana.
To the mall.
Yeah. Exactly. That's our sort of catchphrase to say thanks so much for being here. Welcome to Indiana. Welcome to the mall. We'll see you soon, Natalie. Come back.
Thanks, Natalie.
Thanks for having me.
Later. Wow, we learned a lot about the bonsai. I think we changed Natalie's life. She was feeling shame and guilt.
Rook Darkly came out with the truth.
Yeah, and like everyone's weighing in now. People go to school for it. Imagine you come home, expensive Emerson-like school, and you're like, hey, guess what, parents? I'm a bonsai major.
I mean, honestly, that's giving NYU Gallatin.
Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. That's some deep shit. So NYU Gallatin, can you hit us up with what that means and the others?
Oh, explain that reference?
Yeah, because that's such a tight inside baseball reference, but I also think it's a very funny fact to put out there.
Yes, I'm sorry. So now I'm shots fired at NYU Gallatin. So NYU.
That's a bigger shot to have fired, by the way.
Yes, yeah, I'll say that. So and my sister went there, wonderful school. I almost went there, but her tuition bankrupted us, so I went somewhere else. And so with love and light to NYU. Nice. NYU Gallatin is where you can customize your major. So it's like you kind of like choose your courses to suit a major. So some people major in happiness, some people major in chocolate. Nowadays, you hear a lot of like, and this isn't to undermine what the work that people do or anything, but sometimes you hear like, like gender in the cinema, or you know what I mean, in a commedia dell'arte, you know what I mean, like things like that. Like that's all to say, like very, very like niche, like very, very like liberal arts, like kind of.
It's like the highest, and when we're talking about liberal arts education, it's like the highest tip of the spear of like, oh, you don't have a major like this? Well, mine's going to be colanders discovered in Athens in the middle 19th century.
Yeah, exactly. Sick. And I guarantee a Gallatin graduate did bonsai.
Yeah. That's a guarantee. That's
like there's not a doubt like in my mind. I will bet my shitty college tuition on that.
Okay, well, that's not the biggest bet you can make obviously, but still, we'll take it.
I'll bet one semester at NYU.
Oh, scary. Highest stakes. They won't even take that bet in Vegas. Too scary.
Yeah, they won't. I've tried.
Folks, we've come to that part of the show where Eric gives a speech that in all the years we've been doing this, I have not really listened to. And as usual, when he's not here, I will muddle through it. And he says we have two pieces of information. One is sad and one is non-negotiable. Okay. Jorge, tell me if I'm hitting this correctly at the end. It is, we're down to our last character of the show. And that means there's no more laughter after this. So no more tickaloos, no more gigas, no more goo-goos, no more hee-hees. And this is like a very serious part of the show, yeah. But the second bit of news is we have one more character that's going to come through and just really bring that fun, that heat. It's going to send you on your way with a little bit of a pat on the ass.
All right.
That's what Eric says, right? He says the pat on the ass part. Wow. Sure, that's fine. Yes, I go for full facial coverage. Yeah, right. This is the part of the show where Eric always says something that he regrets, and then Jorge captures it and puts it on the scroll. And that's where we're at. So I think that was pretty good. Wow.
Wow.
That's just some paid advertising for Eric Feurer, who is out there earning his keep on this very night. You believe that?
Go off, Eric.
Go off. He's about to go very far away on a trip to Japan and get out those breasts, quote Eric Feurer. And no. He's getting ready for that. He's going to come back a changed man. And honestly, we don't know what we're going to get back.
That's right, Japan. Everyone. Eric Feurer is going on a court-mandated trip overseas.
Yeah, exactly. What transpired to get him that court case, that court verdict, we will never know.
We will reveal it at the live show on October 3rd.
Yes!
BCC.
Michelle crushing it right now. Please
Why
come.
does Eric Feurer have to go on a court-mandated trip to Japan? Find out.
Find out. That's what we call a tease. That's a tease. That's a big tease, and I love to hear it. But you know what? Let's welcome out our final character for the night. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Do you want to say this one, or do you want me to say it?
I'm going to say it. I think I know it.
Okay.
Please welcome to the screen / stage a Park Slope baby.
No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is.
You told me that's what it was in the email.
That was an example of what a character could be. Park Slope baby.
Okay. I have it.
No, it's very funny.
Please welcome.
Park Slope baby continues to haunt me. Anytime that's said, something goes wrong.
Okay. I'm gonna I will self-immolate at the October 3rd show.
Do not feel any shame. That was actually very funny and totally worth it.
The personification of autumn.
Yeah.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch her. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich mehr alleine tanzen.
Hi there.
Oh no.
It's me, the personification of autumn. It's almost October, and aren't we having some fun? You've all taken the time to throw on some casual tweed or an oh-so-soft infinity scarf and walk around the city drinking pumpkin spice lattes, or perhaps taking a lazy Sunday upstate to have a hard cider during a leaf peeping session. You peeped so many leaves. Or perhaps you've gathered together your whitest friends for an impromptu apple-picking afternoon. It's so fun. Ashley said the craziest things. Thanks for posting all of those pictures on Instagram. Your feed is straight autumnal fire these days. Now, you just pulled your coziest sweater out of a sunlit antique cedar chest, didn't you? Beautiful. Sure, it's a little itchy, but hey, it's autumn. What a lovely couple we have out there. Wow, are your arms tired from clasping each other's hands so tightly as you walk around Brooklyn searching for the warmest cranberry scone? That's right, I said cranberry even though I know it's cranberry. That's how autumn fucks around. How many times have you said pumpkin today? Not enough, because that's what autumn is all about, isn't it? Isn't it? Well, let me tell you what, motherfuckers. Autumn is stepping up its game this year. No more bullshit. Autumn is done being about curating the gourd collection on your stoop or buying $800 boots that look like you found them off of, you pulled them off of some dead Civil War soldier's body, like all of the ones I have. From here on out, autumn is badass. Autumn's the Grim Reaper, baby. Yeah, shit dies in the autumn. I knock little baby birds out of their nest and they either fly or die. Because I'm a monster of a season. I broke up with summer and I just started fucking winter on the side. Yeah, that's right. And they're sisters. You ever actually look at Tweed? It's like a magic eye puzzle that even when you see the picture, it still doesn't make any sense. So listen up. No more bullshit autumn activities like apple picking and pumpkin chunking. Here's a list of the real autumn things that you need to get done. Number 1, choke a dude to death with his scarf. Scarves are just fashionable nooses. Number 2, have sex with a stranger in a casket. That's how you make a vampire, baby.
Oh.
Number 3, get lost in a corn maze. That's it. They're creepy as hell, all on their own. Number 4, go regular peeping. It's like leaf peeping, but you get to see tits and dicks. Number 5, carve your ex's face into a pumpkin and watch it slowly decay over several weeks. Love is summer bullshit. Fall's about fucking around. And finally, go to a farm and watch a horse die. Get out there and make one of those things happen in the next few weeks, or I'll tell all the neighborhood kids that you give out whole candy bars at Halloween. Bye.
All right. Yeah! You heard it here first. No more fucking around.
No more fucking around with the fall. Everybody shouting for the inevitable list that I was going to do in that piece. That's one of my favorite characters that I've done. It's such a blast. It's nice to speak calmly in a character for a change.
Yeah. What percentage of your characters do you feel like you speak calmly?
0.1. Like very few.
You have that many characters that this one character is 0.1.
Well, let me say, we've been doing this show for 3 years now, I think.
You are prolific.
And so, well, honestly, we end up doing a lot of repeats since we have so many. But I have a document that's 131 pages of characters with some repeats in there. So that's a lot.
Wow. Well, and you're calmly saying some of the wildest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. There's the juxtaposition.
Scarves are nooses?
Yeah. Think about it. This is dangerous. Especially doubling up like this.
Oh, yeah. Thank God your kids are asleep, allegedly.
Well, yeah, maybe not. My older daughter sat on the floor here for a solid part of the show, so she definitely got to.
She heard us talking about the hamsters, the Kia Soul hamsters.
That's what finally she waved her hands and went to bed because she was like, "That's insane."
She's like, "That's where I draw the line."
That would never work on anybody, she said.
No one would ever want to buy a Kia Soul, a black Kia Soul, because of the hamsters.
Okay, you did this.
Where's your red shirt?
Wait, he changed up.
He's gonna do a whole bit where like, I'm feeling.
I'm not a blood boy anymore. I'm a piss boy, and so now I wear yellow shirts.
There we go. We slip into piss mode.
Piss boy.
Piss boy, blood boy, piss boy, blood boy.
Oh yeah, this is very fall. No more fucking around. It's fall.
Yeah, no more fucking around in fall. Question in the comments, perhaps. Pumpkin chunkin'. Raisin Delta. Are you not familiar with pumpkin chunkin'? Which, for those of you that don't know, it's where you build. It's this is also a Midwest thing, I believe. This is where you build some sort of contraption, like catapult style device, and whoever can throw a pumpkin the furthest wins.
A trebuchet?
Yes, like a trebuchet, but for pumpkins.
I may never have chunked a pumpkin, but I have attended a Renaissance fair and a medieval castle.
Wow.
I know about trebuchets.
You know about trebuchets. Because honestly, that's a word that you have to know. Careful. Careful, Jorge. That's me from my Shakespeare days, which is one step away from becoming a Renaissance person.
That is.
And that's me at my finest acting right there.
That's you as sourdough starter, right?
That's correct, yes. A screen grab that is really looks scary. That's legit scary. I don't want my
that's the stuff of nightmares.
Jake Lewis, a Jackal launcher. That's good. That's good content right there, Jake. You need to go to a pumpkin chucking event and just change the game, Jake.
You're gonna blow their minds.
Kevin, that wasn't Jorge. That was .biz. Yes, Jorge and .biz will now fight for dominance for the rest of the run of this television program. Folks, that's the show. We've done it. It's over. We did it all. Ferris Bueller style. It's over. Go home. There's nothing more to see here. Go home. Michelle, it was such a pleasure having you here.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Please come back anytime. We'll do it again. Folks, we will be back here doing this again 1 week from tonight with myself and a surprise guest host that I won't announce here, but you know them and you love them. But please, next time, if you want to see Eric before he goes to Japan, to get that before picture, come to our show this coming Tuesday, 7 p.m. Look at him, the ultimate before picture. That's Eric when he moved to New York and had no idea about anything. That was him coming out of his little Eric womb, a trash bag, and on some lovely grass in probably Brooklyn. We are doing this show next week, or this week, Tuesday, 7 p.m., Brooklyn Comedy Collective. The link is in the comments. Please check it out. We would love to see you there. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Good night.
No. If you thought I was going to end this, without going through the evolution of the Kia Soul hamsters.
Yes.
Here's how they started. Okay. And then they were like, oh, wait, no, we have a whole new line of Kia Soul coming out. So we've got to give them a makeover. So here they are getting their hair did. And then they walked the red carpet.
No.
Wow, they got jacked.
It's giving Ozempic.
And then, to split things even further, we have these cool dudes who become these cool dudes, but then they were going to announce the Kia Soul EV, and so they had these science nerds.
Oh, man, they must always be the hamster variations. I love this. Carly, Jorge's in his Joker arc. Yes. Here's the reveal. Jorge is .biz. .biz is the Joker Jorge.
I am .biz. They look like they're cosplaying horror. Oh, okay, that's.
You'll always be our piss boy.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Good night, folks. We'll see you next time.